afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Ghosting with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith, and it is 7 minutes after 1. So we are doing episode 80, which is today, because last week on Friday, we did episode 79. So we have a new story for you guys today. And here's one thing before we get started on my story. I literally lost an earring at Target yesterday. It was a small, dangling, little small silver hoop earring that had little diamonds on it. It's mine. My boyfriend got that for me like a couple years ago. So, yeah, it's lost. I can't find it anywhere. It's somewhere in Target. Somehow it came off. So, anyway, we have about a little 25 videos, 25 stories for now. I don't know why I said videos, but we have a lot of videos to go through because after season 4, I will go on season 5. If you guys want more than 10 seasons, I will be willing to give you more than 10 seasons or more than 15 seasons. I mean, I can do like maybe about 20 seasons. If you guys want me to do 20 seasons of Ghosting with Anya with all this podcast and stuff, all you have to do is let me know on the comment down below right here on live streaming. So the new story is called The Neighbors Never Blinked. It's kind of like, I don't know, they have a talent for not blinking constantly. It's like they were trained not to blink. Or perhaps maybe they ran out of, I don't know, saliva in their eyes or something like that. But let's get started on this story. Before that, I got more information from my boyfriend. My sister-in-law is probably about to have a baby, so she's probably about to give birth. So anyway, she's 9 months pregnant today, so she's about to have a baby. And once the baby is only a couple weeks old, Chris and I will be going to another town, like a small town called Broadwater. It's about 6 hours away, and we're going to be there for 2 days, and we won't be back till the weekend. So hopefully either we leave either like Thursday or Friday, come back Sunday, hopefully. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing all right. My mom told me a couple nights ago that the weather is going to be a lot warmer by next week. So I hope you're all ready. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And I hope you guys are doing great. And I'm doing great. Yesterday, I bought my boyfriend a Valentine's Day card. I already signed it. My boyfriend got me flowers and chocolates in the shape of a heart, which I love it. We went grocery shopping and we got some stuff for the kids, like toys, maybe books, hopefully, like kids' books. I got snacks and I got some yarn. That way I can use it to make projects with it, like doing some knitting, doing crocheting, that sort of thing. I'm still working on that. I'm just doing the shoulder part, the shoulder straps for the sweater. I made one for my niece, the one that's my boyfriend's sister's newborn baby that's about to be born. Once my niece Elizabeth, when she goes to kindergarten or first grade, she can wear the new sweater, hopefully. Hello, Chris. I'm glad you're here on live streaming. I was just telling everyone what we're going to do after baby Elizabeth is born, like a week after she's born. So I'm ready. Are you ready, Chris, to go see baby Elizabeth and little Wyatt and your sister? I hope you're ready, because I'm ready. And I hope Elizabeth wears the new sweater when she goes to kindergarten, like either kindergarten or first grade, either one. So anyway, yes, so we've got a lot of stuff going on. So I have health problems, it's always going to be that problem. So anyway, let's get started on this ghost story. It's called The Neighbors Never Blinked. I hope you guys are ready. And we are going to finish writing my novel. So, yeah. He says, I had a sandwich for lunch tonight, making us burgers. Yes, of course, I would love to have burgers. I was thinking maybe we can have like fries to go with it, like homemade fries, Chris, and we can, do what we got to do. So let's get started on this ghost stories. So great. All right, Chris, thank you for participating on this live streaming on this episode, because you've been a part of it ever since I started doing this last year of April. And before we get started on this ghost stories, my birthday's coming up in 2 months, and for my birthday we might go out somewhere, but it's in April, which is the 23rd of April, and well, we're probably gonna do what we gotta do. So yeah, so for next month, it's also my boyfriend's birthday. And Chris, let me ask you something. What do you want to do for your birthday? Let me know, because we need to figure it out what's going on. What do you want to do? So my boyfriend says Valentine's Day, we're going Cheddar's, get dressed nicely. Of course I will. I just need something nicely to wear, because some of my clothes that on a hanger might not be very fitting. So I'll have to, I don't know, get something new to wear. Anyway, yeah. So go to Longhorn Steakhouse, eat steak dinner, outlaw rabbis. Okay, you can have the steak and rabbi thing, and I'll just have what I'm into, like mashed taters, maybe, that same thing like I always had when we went for lunch with your parents. So anyway, let's get started on this story. This Thursday I have a thing going on. So I already told my friend Fearless that I have doctor's appointment. So yeah, before it's like in the afternoon. So I will figure it out what to do for my book. So Friday, Fearless and I will work on putting my book together on Friday. So I have a thing. My boyfriend has grocery shopping in the morning, and then in the afternoon I have a thing. So I'm also working on my projects like knitting, crocheting, and it's gonna take me a while. So um, if you have any suggestions what I should crochet or knit, let me know in the comments down below. So if any of you guys who are watching this video right now, let me know in the comments down below of any suggestions what I should crochet or knit. So let's get started. So get your snacks on, get something to drink, and get under the covers, and just sit back, relax, and let's get started on this story. Please click like, share, and subscribe. So let's get started on this episode. This is season 4, story number 80. The new story is called The Neighbors Never Blinked. So let's get started. Anya noticed them on the third night. They stood across the street at exactly 11:11 p.m., arranged in a loose semicircle, smiling pleasantly toward her house. No one spoke, no one moved. Their eyes remained wide and wet, unblinking, under the street light. At first, she waved out of reflex. Every one of them lifted a hand at the same moment, mirroring her motion with unsettling precision. The next night, they stood closer. The smiles hadn't changed, but something behind their eyes had sharpened, as though they were paying closer attention to details they hadn't needed before. This is so weird. I mean, I hope this story is not frightening to anyone or to any children who are listening to this. I hope that they are, old enough to listen to this, or if they're okay, it's usually for more like grown-ups. If there are any little ones, like little kids, I suggest maybe they should not be listening to this story because it might scare them. So it's more like adult podcast for only adults. I'm an adult. I'm like almost 38 years old, and I'm doing ghost stories. The reason why I got into this because I am just curious about it. I mean, when I was younger, I was so skeptical. I wasn't sure how I could handle this and not be afraid of it. So, anyway, I probably would handle it if I were like 10 or 11 years old, but I was very skeptical about it. I would literally not know what's going on with these ghost stories. Sorry, my the lid to my soda is kind of down on the floor. I should not be picking it up right now, but after this I will. Let's continue on the story. Even when she closed the curtains, she felt their gaze pressing inward, filling the house. Her phone buzzed with no notifications. Floorboards creaked as if adjusting to new weight. When she finally looked outside again, they were right at the edge of her lawn. That's just weird. I would literally just freak out if they ever did that to me. I would probably investigate it instead of, run away like a little kid. I mean, come on. I would literally just want to investigate or like call the cops or something like that. I would clearly want to know what's going on. So if any of you guys had this experience, please let me know in the comments down below. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. The story is almost finished, and then we can get right into the questions. If any of you guys who are listening to this, if you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. On the seventh night, she opened the door to confront them. The porch was empty. The living room, however, was full. They stood inside her house, now still smiling, still unblinking, as if entry had never required permission. Wow. That is something I have ever read. I mean, seriously, if this ever happened to anyone, please leave me a comment down below. I've never had this. Like, literally, I mean, when I lived at Kearney Manor, I never had this weird experience at my own apartment. I mean, some like crazy people messing with my house, like say, I don't know, standing as statues or not blinking into my house. I've never had that. But I did have a neighbor who actually peeked into my room, like into my house, like apartment, through the window of the living room. I'm like, what the hell? I felt like I was almost, I don't know, violated. I don't know what was going on with my neighbor. I mean, my mom called me, told me, the cops told me, and they told me that they arrested him for, I don't know, just creeping around my place, like on the outside. So I was just getting ready for work that day on April 13th, and because I was getting ready. I mean, I was like in a hurry or something. My shift did not start till like 11:30 in the morning, and my shift did not end until 1:30 p.m. So, yeah. But good thing they arrested my neighbor from the apartment 80. It was some kind of old man who, I don't know, liked to peek into people's houses and freak them out. I've never had that problem in my life until like when I worked at Days Inn Hotel. I mean, until I worked at Culver's. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting sick or something right now. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. I feel like I'm getting sick or something. I hope I don't. So let's go with the questions. I hope you guys have a lot of questions, and if I have any answers, the good ones, please leave me a comment down below. So let's get started on the questions. Yes, Chris, cinnamon buns. Yes, let's go with cinnamon buns. I mean, like, if you ever want to make them, please do at home. So, what does synchronized behavior suggest? Chris, I hope you know this one. I'm thinking maybe like this kind of behavior is like some kind of, I don't know, a little crazy, delusional. Maybe they think they're somewhere else, or thinking they just want to make someone happy or whatever. But This kind of behavior is a little insane. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Not like physically in person, in front of my own home. I've seen them on TV, but never actually in person. So, anyway, yeah. So, if any of you guys know what does synchronized behavior suggest, my theory is that people who never blinked gonna have a lot of weird problems experimenting or whatever, just not being themselves. And I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. Even if I did, I would literally post the video about the neighbors acting kind of strange. It's like they're from a different era, like different timeline. Like say back in a few hundred years in the past, or um into the future. I don't know, like say 5,000 years into the future. He said had issues in another life. Yeah, something like that. I mean, you probably did, Chris. A lot of people have issues, they just don't know how to control them. I've never had anything like this. I've never had behavior issues like that, but I mean, I've been wild, weird kid, but nothing like that. So, um, why is blinking important? Well, blinking is important because you want to keep your eyes healthy. You know, like blinking helps. Like if you're putting eye drops, if you need to go to an eye doctor, you would have to make an appointment. And if you can't see anything for a while because they put eye drops, they just want to see if you're okay, if you're tired or not, or like if you have any issues with your cornea, like inside your eyes. If anyone has any blinking problem, that maybe they're somehow, I don't know, suffering some kind of condition that makes people not blinking. Maybe they have some kind of illness. I don't really know, but the reason why blinking is important is because you want to make sure nothing gets inside your eyes. Like, I mean, if you have anything inside your eyes that makes you blinky, I'm blinking my eyes right now. It's probably because I'm tired. My eyes go different directions, like as in right now. I'm tired because I've been working my ass off. I'm doing this right now. This is actual part of the job that I'm doing, podcasting, doing ghost stories for everyone who would want to be a part of it. I would love for you guys to subscribe to this channel. I'm just trying to provide for my family, you know, buy more stuff for the new house, pay the bills, phone bill, electricity, gas, water, and buy food, buy toys for the kids, you know, um, just do what I gotta do, you know, live a normal life. Blinking, you know, like see the world better, something like that. If you can't blink, that's something like you're suffering from something. I can't even explain it. So I don't have the actual answer about blinking. So let's go to number 3. What happens when observation becomes ownership? Well, the observation is like you see something that is not itself. I mean, you see something that's not supposed to be there. You're very observant, I'd say, people's emotions. And you literally want to like find out what's really going on with people and in their lives. You would literally want to find out how they are, like literally. He says you become super focused on one thing. Yes, Chris. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You observe about a lot of things, and you observe to one thing only: people's emotions, people's movements, how they sound, what they are looking at. I'm focused on one thing and one thing only. Doing this podcast, I'm focused on my project and stuff. I watch videos on YouTube about knitting, about crocheting. I watch movies on Tubi channel about a lot of paranormal stuff, like focus on a lot of paranormal experience. People freak out because they are afraid of something. They are processing on this whole thing, like hearing voices, looking at the mirrors and see what the reflection will do, see if it's like copying your every move, that sort of thing. The ownership is like you own everything of your, emotion, all your thing inside your body, like literally your breathing, your blinking, like whatever you're seeing with your eyes, and how your arms move, how your legs are moving, what the sound is that you're like following along with, that sort of thing. It just becomes what it is. It happens. I mean, I listen to my music all the time. I hear sounds through my music. I would like hear voices speaking through. And I would like follow along with the person who sings the music, like any pop music. I mean, I could hear like Celine Dion sitting inside my head. I could see the images of her movements. And like, I'm very observant, especially with previous celebrities. I observe their movements. I would try to copy it and trying to see how that goes, that sort of thing. But it happens, but it is what it is. Why does distance collapse over time? Perhaps your memories are being foggy and somehow you don't remember when you're like a few distance away, which is like a few feet away. Time can be different. Like if your memories are literally not resurfacing, it's like you lost some of the memories, things that you don't know what you did and you have no memory of it. It's like you've been drugged and you don't remember. Time somehow gone away from you. It's like you've been gone for hours. You don't remember where you've gone to, what you did, that sort of thing, and you're like extremely far away. And you have nothing inside your mind. You don't remember anything. So, I mean, seriously, your spirit like goes somewhere else and hours later it comes back and you have no memory of it. You don't remember what you did when your soul left and then came back hours later or days later. It's like you don't remember what happened to you. What role does invitation play? I hope you guys know this one because I would really want to find out. I really would like to know. So, the invitation would probably like say you have someone that you would like to invite. The invitation is like your friends inviting you to their party or if you like invite a spirit over to your circle, that sort of thing. Sorry, my voice has started to act up for no reason at all. I need to drink some tea, something like that. But yeah, if you want to invite someone, you would have to like call someone on the phone or text or an email, that sort of thing. You would probably do that. Like my friend Lisa called me a couple nights ago, asked me if I would like to come back and see her. That would be invitation. And I would say, yes, I would love to come back and see you. Of course, I will come back and see you. We just have to find the perfect date for the day we would come see you. Like that would be sort of invitation. And your role would be like your friends would really want you to come and hang out with them. That would be the invitation. If you don't want to invite someone, you would just say, sorry, I don't have anything for you to come and hang out. I'm sorry, you're not invited because I did not make any invitations for you to come and play with us for the game or come to our dinner party, that sort of thing. And just, I mean, you have to be very polite for someone. If you want to invite someone, you would have to like call them ahead of time or something like that and tell them they're invited for some party, or like say someone is having a baby, and or like if they're baby showers, like because they're having a baby and you're invited, so that sort of thing. They would have to like call them or make an invitation and send it through the mail or something like that, or send an email, that sort of invitation thing. So that's what it is. Let's go to number 6. I have 2 questions left before I sign off. It is almost 2 p.m. It's like 1:40. So, who are neighbors symbolically? Well, the neighbors are like people who live right next door to you or right across the street from you. That is a neighbor, like a friend or like an old friend or something like that. People who live in the same street as you or a block away from you or something like that. That's like a neighbor. Neighbors who have known you forever since you were a child. I mean, we've got neighbors. We live in the same building. Our second building at Oak Creek Apartments, we've got neighbors. And one of them lives right across from our apartment. And we have neighbors that live on the second floor and third floor. So we've got neighbors that live right across from our building, like right by Dollar General, like on their side. So like on the 4th building or 3rd building, those are neighbors, and we live right across. We don't talk to them that much because we're always busy with our jobs. So when I lived at Kearney Manor Apartments, I've had a lot of neighbors. I had neighbors live across the street from me. I had neighbors that lived next door to me because it's like almost the same building, but we have the main office. We have the laundry room separate from our apartments, and we've got neighbors that live a block away from us. So there's a lot of neighbors in our neighborhood, and we've got friends and family that are our neighbors. And the symbolically thing is everybody knows everybody, including schools. School is a part of the neighborhood, but it's like closer to our street, where a school is like a block away from the house. So that sort of thing. But this is what it is. And who are neighbors? All friends and family, that sort of thing. And they just love to come and visit us, to check on us. They would call us from across the street to see what's happening. They would just come and hang out with us. And if we had a party, we would invite our neighbors over for our barbecue thing. And we would, talk to them, get to know our neighbors, and see where it goes. That's who our neighbors would be. Let's go to number 7, which is the last question before I sign off. How do you escape constant surveillance? Well, you try not to get caught, that sort of thing. And you would clearly wait till nobody's watching you. Like, you make a plan. If you want to escape, you have to make a plan, trying to figure out how to get away from this thing. It's like a military thing they want to escape from. And they have to make a really good plan, trying to figure it out to get away from surveillance. I would probably have to figure out how to find a new place or something like that. Avoid people, of course, at night or during the day. And you would really want to figure out how to get rid of the surveillance, like, say, cameras. You don't want to get caught by camera. You probably would have to, like, I don't know, take down the surveillance and just put it away, maybe, and then you're trying to find a way to escape it. Like, erase everything, like your old identity, and you have no idea how to get away from this thing. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, if I had surveillance right now, I would literally try not to get caught in it. I was trying to avoid it. Live my life, stay away from the crazy people who do surveillance, that sort of thing. It's like HOA thing. They just don't give a shit who they hurt and who they want to get rid of, or what to get rid of from your neighbor's place. That sort of thing. So, yeah. Anyway, we are out of time. I want to say thank you guys for watching this video and listening. And Chris, thank you for participating on this episode. And next, tomorrow we'll be doing the new episode. It's called The Phone Kept Calling with No Number. That is the new story. We will be doing it tomorrow. Now I need to get my voice rested because it feels like something is servicing through my throat. I feel like something is coming through. So I think it's enough for me to talk. I will talk tomorrow. And please click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Ghosting with Anya. If you guys want to read my novel, please go on Amazon, type my first name and last name, Anya Smith, Anya, and type Smith on the search, and my book will appear to you all. And my second novel will be finished. all the pages and all the chapters have been taken care of. We already finished it. All we have to do is put it together and put my name on it, the title, and we can publish it and put it on Amazon. Either we put the same price on it or keep editing, like put the new price on, something like that. So thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. So follow me on TikTok and on Instagram, and please click like, share, and subscribe. And stay safe. And happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow on Story 81. The phone kept calling with no number. That's the new one. Have a great day. Stay warm. And please click like, share, and subscribe to Ghosting with Anya on live YouTube. Bye.